Good morning. Welcome from that break. Glad you're still watching Zan's Breakfast with me, Alan Hubbard. Sign language interpreter this morning is Gideon Minor. And we are here to keep you up to speed with what is happening in the dailies this morning. And we have a guest, and he's going to be introducing himself in just a short while. And you can engage with us on our social media platforms. That is at Science TV Kenya, and you can find us across all social media platforms. This is including Twitter, or formerly X, formerly Twitter. That is on Facebook, LinkedIn, and across YouTube, Instagram, and probably your favorite TikTok, your favorite social media platform, TikTok. The name is Science TV. Leave us a comment on the content that we are sharing on our platforms, so that we get to know your thoughts and your feedback. And you can use the numbers on the screen, SMS or WhatsApp, and we'll be glad to engage with you. Our guest, kindly introduce yourself. Na asubuhi yako yaendelea vipi?
Thank you, Alan. Good morning, and I'm Max Olum.
Kindly raise your voice. I don't know why it gets to speaking and ni kuogopa umeogopa.
Good morning, guys, and good morning, viewers.
Yes.
My name's Max Olum. Yes, I'm a government boy.
Yes.
The spanner boy of President William Ruto. Yeah, we are a team. Come here,
yes,
go there. Yeah, that is our main role in this government. Yeah.
All right. That is your and it is good that you have put it out there directly that you are the spanner boy of the government, and the government has been doing a couple of things that I want us to discuss.
Yeah, a couple of good things.
A couple of things. It is the viewer who will determine whether they are good or bad.
Yeah.
Because either way, they are the people who elected this government.
Sure.
But we start off with the dailies, and we start it off with the Daily Nation. Ruto's draconian bill on protests. That is the headlining story in the Daily Nation. And they are saying, stung by a wave of youth-led anti-government protests, President William Ruto's administration has lined up a new bill that seeks to demarcate areas for holding demos, while stipulating fines and jail terms for anyone found in non-designated locations such as Parliament, police stations, courts, and other protected areas. This is a story that you'll find in the Daily Nation on pages 4 and 5. Now, the numbers. 100,000 fine if found guilty of participating in demonstrations in non-designated areas. A 3 months jail term if found guilty of participating in demos outside the demarcated areas, and 100 meters demonstrators will not be allowed to picket in areas within a radius of 100 meters from the precincts of Parliament, protected areas, and a building in which a courtroom is situated. From your first hearing of this headlining story in the Daily Nation, what do you make of it?
Thank you. I think that is a good move by the government. And I think for demonstrators to at least respect the government,
yes,
I think these rules must be put in place.
Yes.
And, you see, in Kenya, Article 37 allows you to demonstrate, not to destroy properties,
yes,
not to disturb others who are doing their businesses. So I think with these measures put in place, it will help us, especially as a government, to control these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Given that you've said that you are the spanner boy of the government, how do these demarcated areas where demonstrations are going to be held, how do they look like?
Restricted areas are areas like State House.
No, the restricted areas are the restricted areas are clear, and they have been mentioned. Parliament,
why would they want to
protected.
go there?
Max, listen to the question.
Yeah.
Listen to the question.
I'm listening.
The restricted areas are very clear.
Yeah.
Parliament, State House, courtrooms, and all of that. But now, what are the areas that are going to be demarcated that you can demonstrate here? What do you think are going to be those places, based off of your introduction, that you are a poster boy of the government?
You are allowed to demonstrate,
yes,
under Article 37.
Yes.
And you must be peaceably and unarmed.
Yes.
It means you don't need to carry anything that can harm someone. So
yes,
you are allowed to walk in the streets. You are allowed. You can even go to government facilities, government offices.
Yes.
You are allowed to go there, but
yeah,
you go peacefully. You carry a placard, hata kama ni matawi.
Yeah.
You carry it. You go there. You present whatever you wanted to present. Then you walk back.
Yes.
You don't go with stones, or you don't start burning police stations and government offices,
yeah,
so that you can be heard. No, you don't do that. You just walk there peacefully. You present whatever you want to present.
Yeah.
Then the government will listen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part I hear you.
Yeah.
But based off of this story, and as the bill as it was tabled by the Nairobi woman representative Esther Passaris, which places are going to be demarcated for the demonstrations? Because we know what is out of bounds.
Yeah.
And I totally agree that we do not need to dismantle or dismember our symbols of
do you want
unity
to know the places that you are
how
not
does
allowed
it,
to go?
Exactly. How does it look like? What is good? Which places are going to be demarcated and say, okay, and I'm not saying it should be, but you could say all demonstrations from henceforth are supposed to be at Kasarani Stadium, and you're not supposed to go beyond that. Is that the place that you think the government is eyeing to take demonstrations?
Yeah, I think as I started earlier, I said that that was a very good move.
Yes.
And there are places that you don't need to enter,
Yeah.
in as much as they are government offices, they are public offices, they are protected areas. You don't
Yeah.
need to go there.
So what marks I'm picking? Yeah?
Places like, yeah.
What I'm picking from what you do not want to say.
Yeah.
You know what you know where the demonstrations should not happen, but you do not know where the demonstrations should happen. And in the long run,
I know it should
in the
happen
long
in the
run,
streets. See, I've
and in
just
the long
told
run,
you.
and in the long run,
Yeah.
demonstrations should not happen at all. Because
it
if you
should
put
happen.
if you
Article
put
37
Yeah.
allows demonstrations to go on.
you know
but
the-
now you
the-
see
you know
our
the law-
constitution has
the
a
law-
very big gap.
the
that
law
we need
gives
to
you
fix.
in this hand and then it takes from the other. If you tell me that I am allowed to demonstrate, but then you say that if I am found demonstrating and I am found guilty participating in demonstrations
Yes.
in non-designated areas,
Yeah, you
you
should
know,
be arrested.
you could also say the CBD is out of bounds. Because the government, and per the bill, it has not clearly stated what other non-designated areas.
You are not restricted from entering the CBD, but you know the things that you are going to do there
Yeah.
are the things that makes the government to restrict you from going there.
Yeah.
We don't have a problem with people entering the CBD.
Yeah.
They are going there daily. Even today they are there. But what are you going to cause there? They are destroying properties.
Yeah.
And we cannot allow that one to happen in the
All
name
right.
of Mandamano.
All right.
Yeah.
Dead or alive is the other story in the Daily Nation. Where is blogger Ndiangui? A judge tells DCI to end the drama and produce missing man. Justice Chacha Mwita orders DCI boss Mohamed Amin to appear in person before the court tomorrow, that is Wednesday, at 11 a.m. to explain the whereabouts of IT expert Ndiangui Kanyagia, who is also a popular online commentator. What do you have to make of this story? Given that the DCI came out and said that he also does not know where.
Well,
is.
we don't know whoever took the guy. We don't know whether they were police officers or whether they were abductors.
Yeah.
We still don't know. So if you tell the Inspector General Douglas Kanja to produce the young man, you know, where is he going to get him?
Yeah.
Because yes, we know it's the work of the police to protect lives and property. But now, where are we going to get that guy?
Yeah.
You see.
But you see,
We don't know.
and
Maybe he's in girlfriend's house. We don't know.
No,
Maybe he's hiding
Max,
somewhere.
Max,
But
we,
now,
Max,
I don't want to.
There is something that I'm not
to
going to allow.
comment much
Listen,
into this,
listen, Max.
because this
listen,
issue
Max,
is in court.
Max,
you see?
Max. There is something that I'm not going to allow you do. When we are talking about somebody who has been missing for 11 days, they cannot be hiding in anybody's house. And as per the account of events, and this I'm telling you because it's information that you already know. As per the account of events, the last people who went to Kanyagia's mother's house were these were DCI officers, and they identified themselves. And the mother asked them, "Where are you taking my child?"
DCI
that is,
from which station?
That is
from which station?
Now, it does not matter from which station. It does not really matter from which station, as long as they identified themselves as DCI. From this particular security agency. And as you've said rightly, it is the responsibility of the police, not even the police, but the security apparatus in this country to put into consideration the security of all citizens. And I will give you another example, Max. In just the recent days of the situations that we've been in as a country, it only took 24 hours to get and find Ojwang Delet from his father's house all the way to our central police station to reprimand him for wrongs or rights that he might have done. But now, why is it that in this case, this particular person, for 11 days, we don't know where he is? You know,
Alan, as I said earlier, we don't know whoever is abducting Kenyans. I think maybe it's a scheme by opposition to tarnish the name of President Ruto. And as a government, we don't know whoever is abducting people. We don't know totally. So if
so what does the government know? What does the government know? What does the government know?
You know, this issue, I actually didn't want to talk about it because it's an issue which is in court. This is something which
the issue that is in court, but it has not been put. Even the court itself has not said that this matter should not be spoken about in the public, because
they always don't say that.
They always do not say that. But I will tell you, as a profession, there are stories that are of public interest. And as a politician, you are a person of public interest. As this story is happening, as Ojwang's story was ongoing, as the man who lost his life after a live bullet from a police officer, these are stories of public interest. So you must talk about them so that the public is constantly informed about what is happening on these particular stories.
The IG and the DCI.
Do you think that the DCI boss tomorrow is going to show up at the court and say what their whereabouts of
he will
the young
appear.
man?
Although we don't know what he's going to say, but he will appear there.
All right.
So let us leave this to the courts.
No, we are not leaving anything to the courts. We must inform people of what's happening. Another story that is making headlines in the dailies this morning, that is the Daily Nation, and this is in politics. Uhuru reclaims Jubilee, Kalonzo revamps Wiper ahead of 2027 elections. Retired President Kenyatta has reclaimed ownership of Jubilee Party as a Wiper Democratic Movement of Kalonzo Musyoka officially rebranded to Wiper Patriotic Front in preparations for the 2027 context. These are the people, or these are the political parties that are probably set to contend President William Ruto's second term come 2027. What do you make of this story?
Are you talking about the opposition regrouping themselves?
I'm talking, are you listening to what I'm reading, or
I'm listening.
Where are you concentrating
I'm
at?
listening.
I do not want to banish you off of my set. Let us do this, and we'll let you go back to government work. The headlining story is Uhuru reclaims Jubilee, Kalonzo revamps Wiper ahead of 2027 elections. Retired President Kenyatta has reclaimed ownership of Jubilee Party as Wiper Democratic Movement of Kalonzo Musyoka officially rebrands to Wiper Patriotic Front in preparations for the 2027 contest. What do you make of the rebranding of And of course, the reclaiming of Jubilee. You remember there were things that happened and factions came in between, and Jubilee 1 went this side and Jubilee 2 went the other side.
Yeah.
Why the sudden turn of events?
I don't know about Jubilee.
Handing over the party back to former President Uhuru Kenyatta.
The party belongs to Uhuru Kenyatta, former President Uhuru Kenyatta, and that is the reality. And I don't know about Jubilee 1 and Jubilee 2. I've just heard it from you now. I don't know about that one. What I know is that there is Jubilee. And there is Wiper. There is only one Jubilee. So if the party is handed over to Uhuru Kenyatta, I don't know why they took it. That is their party affairs. I don't know why they took it. But if they saw it wise to return the party to their owner, then that is good. Let them come and face us come 2027. We are very ready for them. About Wiper Party, I saw Wiper Party was changed recently. They changed their name. I don't know how it was changed, but it was changed. So they can join themselves and work together. But let me tell you something. Wiper will work with the government. If Gachagua and Uhuru is thinking that Kalonzo is with them, there's actually a Syria, I'm telling you, that Wiper will join us. So with Wiper, we have no problem. Let Jubilee, because Jubilee is a Kikuyu party. It's a community party. So let them go and regroup themselves with the DCP people so that we face them come 2027. We want to defeat them. We want them to combine themselves. Let them even be 30 political parties.
All right. I want us to take a quick break here, and when we come back, I want us to come back with the stories that are making headlines in the Standard this morning. Dear viewer, we'll be back.